Well, morning campers. It's the 8th of September. It's 8:23. Don't know what H is doing, but apparently she's... I don't bloody see her, are you? Because she's just gone... disappeared around the corner, go back in her van, with all that door slamming. It's lovely. It's been... the sun's been sort of out here and it's gone back in. Oh, look, there's that squirrel. I thought that was a bloody squirrel as well, look. H. 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 H.
Hello?
There he is, look. Running up the thing by the steps.
That's a squirrel.
Yeah. You see him?
Yeah.
I said that one by the van earlier on, didn't I? Well, he is a bit of a Welsh wildlife. Is he gonna... oh, he'll go over amongst them rocks then. Will them seagulls pick him off, do you reckon?
Seagulls?
Will the seagulls eat him? They're bigger fucking enough, aren't they?
Bloody vermin.
You hanging off your boat this morning? You look like you're hanging off your boat.
This is the van that's
You sarky mare. Yeah. I'll tell you what, you. That bit's out there with that red end. That is fucking deep there, isn't there? You wouldn't walk around the end of there.
Not with the tides in.
No. Yeah.
It feels as though that wind's dropped a bit, but that's like still blowing quite strongly offshore.
Yeah, it's definitely blowing offshore.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've just made myself a cup of tea. The kettle's hot if you want to come in. Yeah, so I was saying, I'm getting the flavour of this travelling. So, I was thinking, up at Derby, where I was staying, you come down the lane onto the racetrack, or what they use for the racetrack, and you've got like the Selby Arms, where you go in there, and there's a pub in there. Up in there, there's a pump in there that's made out of a Honda 4-cylinder engine. Well, you sit outside of there, sit outside there. Do you like my glasses? These are my ones that make everything look so bright. They're orange. They're sort of orange. I got these off of Sharky. And yeah, anyway, that's by the way. Yeah, call it Selby Straight. You can sit outside there, and you can sit within 6 feet. You've got like the end of the bed, the end of the bench, long ways on, so you can see the bikes coming towards you. So you've got end on of the road, and then you've got about enough room to squeeze by in a barrier, and they go around the other side of the barrier. So they go by there, 180 mile about 6 okay. Anyway, you turn on Selby Straight. You go on down the Selby Straight to Milltown. And then you've got then you go down into Ramsey. You're dropping the Ramsey through the town square. It goes round, which is quite exciting. That's for me and Carrie to get there. You can hear them come down the hill to your right and round the square. And then you've got then you've got to go up, and you go up the Ramsey hairpin, which goes up through. And then it gets up the gooseneck. Well, I passed. I know. Between the end of the Ramsey hairpin, between the hairpin, where it's single thing when you can go up there, single track, I reckon between there and the gooseneck, I ran about 150 bikes past me once it broke into 2 lanes. Anyway, this little Harley come round the corner, 800, whatever it is, or 1200, one, I don't know, and he all piss kit on the back. And he fucking come up by there anyway, so I chased him. We was to past the Guthrie Memorial to the Mountain Mile, and then down past the Stonebreaker's hut. And as we got on the veranda, I got at about 93, 94 mile an hour in my van. And I fucking passed him down there. I just about got by him. And as we swept into the bungalow, of course it goes down to just one lane again then, to go around there. And I think that's the only one of 2 places you can actually cross into the middle by foot when they're actually racing. And then you go up round there, up round Windy Corner, and then I always like to stay at Keppelgate. Get back on there, that's quite a good spot to watch there. And then you drop down the hill to Kate's Cottage, around the left-hand bend, then down to what's it, Gregney Bar, and then Gob Me Goo or something, then Hilbury and Ochen, then you've got Bray Hill, and you come flying down through Bray Hill. That's where the start and stopping is. I think that's the start and stopping. Then you've got Braden Bridges up through Union Mill, round Glenvine, and then you go through Crosby, which is quite nice. And it straightens out a bit then to Greba, and then round Ballycrane, then Ballasper, and then there's bloody Cronky Voddy. I thought that was a pissed up fucking Polish people get it on the booze, but apparently it's a place. And then you got Ennley's Corner, then Barra Garage. I'm telling you all the fucking people that know it, you know. And then you've got Kirkmichael, Bricken's Head, Alpine Cottage, then through Ballagher, whatever it's bloody called, and then Quarry Bends. I used to like get on Quarry Bends because you can get there and it goes around and sort of sweeps down. And on the bends there's like little lay-bys, but they've sort of stopped that. And then back on the Solby Straight, and I mean, they get fucking going down there. But obviously you've got to brake halfway down there to turn left to go back up towards Kirby. Oh, that's where the prison is out there as well. And there's a Kirby racetrack out there as well. And but of course you turn left up the lane to go off the race route. I mean, because a week before they race, they have practice, and all around the mountain is all one way, so you can get on it there. Yeah, and of course, it won't turn left into the lane without turning left into the car park, will it? So you've got to go and have a few beers and back up to, what do you call it? But I was told that, I think it's 38 weekends out of the 52. There's always some sort of competition on the island somewhere to do with wheels. Where it's push biking. They do a lot of push biking out there. And they don't race on the road with the push bikes. They seem to time trial them as well, because you sort of see them every sort of bit, you know, behind each other. But yeah, I was lucky to go out there because my mate Carrier and her husband, they retired out there. I used to be in business for her years ago, and God, my neck's aching. Yeah, I used to be in business for years ago, a courier business. Rainbow Deliveries, or as the first lot of paperwork come, Rainbow Deliveries. And that was it, really. Yeah, I stayed over. I was over there 56 nights, I think I was over there. It was quite good. That's brightening up a bit now. I mean, yeah, and that was it. I can't really sort of think much else to say. Just sort of chatting, just give you a little bit of my time on the Isle of Man. But I was always going to the Isle of Man every year since I was 16, and never ever next year, never got around to it. And then Carrie said to me, she said, "Well, you got no excuse. Got a 5-bedroom house here, you know, and you can come and stay on the drive and fucking drive. I mean, there's Kivi's Land Rover, her Land Rover, Discoveries, John's van, John's Transit, my van, something else out there, or trailer. What else do they have there? Oh, a quad thing, like a quad with a steering wheel, because John does the he's a medic. He's got a transit, and on the front of his transit it's like an ambulance, and the back's like a fire engine, like a crash vehicle. He was the guy that picked up Richard Hammond when he crashed. He was doing it for Top Gear. That's never a bit of useless information, isn't it? Anyway, I'm just chatting away here. That's just a bit of one of my memories, but I'm definitely getting a flavour of this travelling. So I'll speak to you, remember, there. I ain't got me talking teeth in. And H ain't done no breakfast, so I certainly don't need me fucking eating teeth. Anyway, so I'll speak to you later. Remember, stay classy, no fighting, love you all. Bye bye, and you skins.